blame on the band and the Ohio State University administration. It does not make a recommendation on whether John Waters should have been fired, but he is speaking out tonight. Waters joins us live in our studio. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
First and foremost, the report is kind of mixed. Critical of you, critical of the university. For the part that it's critical of you, particularly alleging you knew about hazing, alcohol abuse, what do you say to that?
I say that I was the agent of change. I say that collegiate student activities, which I found to be inappropriate, or anything that was reported to me to be inappropriate, I took immediate action with. And so, you know, I do understand and truly embrace all of the recommendations that the Montgomery Commission makes, because those are the very recommendations that I was making as director, and unfortunately the university support system wasn't there at that time.
It says you did do a lot with squad leaders, but not necessarily the entire marching band or athletic band. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think the evidence is there in the students. If you ask the students, and if you look at the squad leaders themselves, and my philosophy on leadership, that leadership comes from within the organization, and culture change indeed too comes from within the organization. And you start with the squad leaders. You start with the leadership, the key elements of the leadership to institute change in an organization. And so that's exactly what we did with the squad leaders, and then in turn to the rest of the band. So we trained the squad leaders as much as we trained the rest of the students in the band.
Do you feel this task force review was more thorough than what the university conducted and based your termination on?
While I haven't gotten to read the entire report myself, I focused on the recommendations. And I focused on those recommendations because they were the very same recommendations that I was trying to make, and the instituting of the change, the same change that I was trying to make. And
so it sounds as if you believe that this task force review bolsters your position.
It does. It does. It indeed does a couple of things. One, it compliments the students for their wonderful service to the university, for all of their hard work and dedication. They are not scholarship athletes. They are there for the experience and to represent Ohio State. And so the Montgomery report's recognition of those students is very important. Secondarily, all of the list of recommendations is also very important, and so I'm just I guess saddened that Ohio State took the action it did with such a heavy-handed move to fire me, because I was the solution to any problems we were having, and we could have all sat around a table and addressed these issues together as one university and as one group, instead of having this whole thing blow up. And now we have you know, people on different sides of the issue and the students caught in the middle. And so what I think we still must do is come together and you know, as a family, and continue to work out these problems.
I have like 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
You still want your job back?
Absolutely.
Okay, you still want your job back, and how are you doing right now?
You know, I'm doing fine because you know, what sustains me is our great students, our university, the passion that everybody has for it, and so the fact that we know that what we were doing was the right thing, and that the culture of the band was indeed changing under our leadership. That is what is most important to me, and that's what we will continue to trumpet.
John Waters, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can read the entire task force report right now on 10tv.com.